guys, welcome to DS Domination Genesis. You've probably heard all the buzz and all the excitement about it and all the people that are making a fortune that beta test it and everything else, and a lot of you have been waiting for this. You don't even need this presentation, but those that are kind of looking at it for the first time, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a tool, whether or not you're in Genesis or not, that's just going to help you dominate completely eBay and Amazon. So stay tuned for that. Now, when I was conceiving Genesis, I really had to consider, this was the problem, it was conceived a long time ago, but I could never protect every single member of DS Domination. There seemed to always be a risk that someone could spend $1,000, $2,000 sourcing merchandise and get stuck with it. But first, before I go into that, I'll talk to you about fulfillment by Amazon. What is that? This is where you get a product, you're going to send it into Amazon, physically send the product into Amazon. Now, you actually get Amazon's cheap shipping rate, so UPS will come to your door and pick up the product for, incredibly low amount because Amazon flips the bill and you use their UPS shipping. The product arrives at Amazon and is being sold on Amazon, but you don't fulfill it. You don't ship out orders. So let's say you had a pallet full of, almonds, okay? You send the almonds into Amazon, you tell them what to charge, and Amazon's going to turn around and sell those almonds for you and ship it to all your customers and take care of everything. That's fulfillment by Amazon. But how do you do it? How do you get the right product? How do you make sure that nothing goes wrong? How do you check the sales of what's selling on Amazon? How do you pick a product? Literally, you can make tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars on 1, 2, 3 products using fulfillment by Amazon. That's right, 1, 2, 3 products. We are already doing it, and we're going to show that to you. First, you need to know Amazon's bigger than its next 5 competitors combined, including eBay and Walmart. Meaning, if you're selling on eBay already, imagine the traffic that Amazon has. Now, Amazon has way less relative sellers when compared to eBay, but you're probably making sales on eBay. Imagine thousands of times the traffic and thousands times less sellers, okay? So how big is the real opportunity? Can I guarantee you can do FBA? That's the acronym for Fulfillment by Amazon. I couldn't before. I couldn't guarantee that you could be successful with it, but if you follow the steps, now I have it, and you'll see how I've protected you throughout all of this training by launching multiple variations of Genesis. So absolutely every single person could succeed, and well, I could sleep at night. So there's companies out there that have tried this, and I'm going to detail what you get in their training, and they're charging $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Don't fear, you're not going to see anything like that. You know DS Domination, we're not charging thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. That's absolutely insane. We're going to talk about the risks here, okay? So traditionally out there right now in the environment, if you want to try and source some product from overseas, here's exactly what happens. You go to a popular website called Alibaba, and Alibaba's set up to sell you. You get there and everything looks super cheap, and you're like, wow. And you pick an item. You even go over to Amazon, you're like, wow, this is $1 and it's selling for 20 on Amazon. I can't miss. You email back and forth with the Chinese supplier. They give you a quote. You send them their money, and then hopefully you get your items. They ship them off, and you sort of cross your fingers. And then if you do get the items, you're going to send those items into Amazon. The other training, now this is not my training, this is not Genesis, this is what's out there for $5,000 that you'd pay other companies. You're going to write 3 fake reviews, you're going to get a few of your friends to order an item from you, which will give you a slight boost in rank, and then you cross your fingers and hope you make money. Okay, that's the end of the presentation. Get everybody's money out, and then I'll sell you some leads. No, some laser-targeted leads. I'm just kidding, of course. But that's what's out there in the environment. I can't believe people are paying thousands of dollars for it. But as I said, we wanted to make sure we protect you. So we launched 4 versions of Genesis. And don't forget, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the absolute game changer. Your jaw's going to drop on the ground. So we launched a traditional Genesis with safety in place. We launched, that's where you source from China. We launched a USA version where you're going to be sourcing from US merchants, which nobody's doing that. We launched a version of Genesis where I use my connections with the former vice president of Mattel. and we launched the Everyone Wins Genesis, and this is the one that helps me sleep at night because you just can't miss with this, and when I explain it, you'll see what that's all about. So how did I protect you in traditional Genesis? I mean, I'm not moving to China, right, to protect you. Well, I go through the training in detail how you're going to pay them in such a way that you can't lose your money, okay? We're also putting in a DS Domination sales guarantee that we're guaranteeing on top of whatever you do, your 3 reviews, mom, dog, Uncle Pete buy your product from you, we're going to generate traffic to get you even more sales, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. In other programs out there, when you pick your product to sell from China, it doesn't tell you how many of the product are selling on Amazon. You'll see a product on Amazon and be like, oh wow, that iPad case looks good. It's $10 on Amazon. It's 5 cents from China. Well, what if Amazon's not selling any ever, right? And nobody will tell you that. Here, we'll give you a very accurate number. You'll be able to say, hey, I want to source, iPhone cases from China. How many of this listing on Amazon is selling? 346 a day. All right, we're going to give you that information, that software. Okay. Also, imagine this: you get that iPhone case or whatever it is that you're getting from China. All right, you're going to put it up for sale on Amazon, and we're going to launch it out to our entire DS Domination database. Okay, so they're going to be able to sell your product for you on eBay. So what's going to happen? You get iPhone cases from China. You put them up on Amazon. You know they're good sellers because you use our software to determine that. Then we're going to take your iPhone case and we're going to blast it out to all of DS Domination. Those members can either buy it themselves, they can sell it on eBay, and when they sell it, guess who they buy it from? You. And guess where it's at? Amazon. So if all of a sudden you have 50, 100 sales coming from our members, you're going to go right up in rank, and that's where the serious money is, okay? Now, this will blow your mind, our emailing platform we're going to give you. I'm going to come back to that. That's the little secret at the end of this presentation. You absolutely have to see that. It's crazy, okay? They don't get the last one because it's mind-blowing. Then I launched USA Genesis, and this is all inclusive in one package, okay? Exclusive suppliers here in the U.S. Special relationships we have where we're going to be getting you discounts beyond discounts beyond discounts. We have special relationships with the companies that provide dollar stores. So you go to a dollar store, you think something's cheap. Wait till you see the sources of those dollar stores. You've never heard of these sites, but I'm going to present them to you. I've also added on Dream Genesis. Okay, now this is for someone that has an incredible invention idea. This is not similar to US Genesis or traditional Genesis. This is, you've had an idea for a long time, it's been eating at you, and my good friend, former VP of Mattel, is going to help you bring that product to market. Zero upfront cost. You're going to say, look, I have this idea. And he's going to say, whoa, I need you to have me sign an NDA. So the company is going to sign an NDA. The former VP of Mattel is going to sign an NDA saying, hey, before you send me your stuff, let me go ahead and sign an NDA so I can't steal your stuff. Then he's going to go out to China, all the sourcers, and he's going to tell you exactly what it's going to cost to build the prototype and everything else, and then simply you decide. How powerful is that? This is the mind-blowing Everyone Wins Genesis. This is lunacy, all right? Okay. This is me like, you ready? This is the anticipation. Are you ready, right? Well, you wake up, you get dressed, okay? So far, we're all doing that, hopefully. You shop. Now, if you're not a shopper, believe me, I'm not a shopper times 1,000. I can't stand going out in those places, but you might love shopping. I don't know. But when you go out there and you're filling your cart with $100 bills, you like shopping, all right? Imagine you went to Target and you were like, give me that $100 bill for free, and I'll take that $200 and give me a $300 and a $400, okay? Here's exactly what happens. You're going to go through the stores, okay? And I'll list some of the stores later on, the clearance stores, the cheaper stores. And you're going to scan the barcode on the product with your phone, okay? And it's going to spit out whether or not to buy this item and send it into Amazon. It's going to tell you, hey, Remember those almonds I mentioned earlier? Maybe I didn't mention. I'm staring at almonds on my desk right now. But you're going to say, all right, look at this. Look at this almonds on this rack here at this grocery store. I'll scan it. Okay, my app tells me that if I send this in, I will make $4.84 a bag. Okay, give me all the almonds. I'm going to send it in, and we're going to show you how likely it is it's going to sell, and they almost always, everything sells, and you're going to know what to send in. I can't go in too much detail on this, okay? Wait for the insanity. Exactly. Okay, we have beta testers out there going to stores, walking around. We're going to cut videos on this, live shopping. You're literally going to go shopping with your friends, walking around with iPhones and different phones and scanning barcodes on clearance items. It's going to blow your mind. I was at a store today getting ready for our big Las Vegas convention. And I walked through and I saw this ginger. It was in a bag. I was at Marshall's, as a matter of fact. I had to pick out some socks or something like that, last second stuff. And I saw ginger, and it was $2.20. And I scanned it. And it was like, if you send this on Amazon, you make $6 a bag. And I was going to grab all of it. And I was like, well, you know, what do I got to go to Vegas. I don't have time for this, okay? But literally, you can walk into Costco. You can do it with groceries. You can go to Sam's Club, Big Lots, Walmart, dollar stores, donut shops. That's a little dig on me. If you're not familiar with me, they're always telling me I eat too many donuts. But there's dozens and dozens and dozens of stores. You'll be blown away how much money you can make with this, okay? So I want to recap this. Then I'm going to talk about that special tool that just changes everything, all right? Hang on for that. I'll be there in just a second. Our primary concern was to ensure you make money and are protected. Here's how we did it. We detailed the training on protecting yourself in China. We track how many sales an item on Amazon makes. You're not blind. You're going to be able to say, okay, this distributor in China is going to send this to me. It's going to be at my doorstep for $2.43 a unit. It's selling on Amazon something comparable for $16.99. You're going to plug it into a little calculator on the screen. It's going to say you're going to make $10 a unit, and you'll probably sell 31 of these a week. You're going to know all of this information, okay? Not only that, but we're going to take your item. We're going to have what's called launch day, and we're going to blast it out to the entire membership base, and all of our members is going to be selling your item on eBay. It's like you're the supplier now, and our company, our sales force is going to go out and drop ship your item on eBay. Awesome, right? We're going to give you a sales guarantee, tell you how much stuff we're going to give you. We're going to give you the ability to sell your item on Bonanza, if you're familiar with that site, with eBay, on Amazon, and much, much more, but that's something secret that's coming out. Your own mailing list, that's one of the surprises I'm going to talk about at the end of this. U.S. suppliers. Hitesh has cut a $7 million niche video. What does that mean? Hitesh, if you don't know, one of the owners of DS Domination did $7 million in sales online in a single year, focusing on various niches. He's one of the best in the world at it, okay? We're going to give you that scanning app that you guys can go out and use and walk around stores. I'm telling you, if you don't like shopping, it's annoyingly exciting. Okay, I'll go back to it. So I'm at that Marshall's, and I see the ginger and stuff like that, and I'm getting ready to leave. And in the back of my mind, do you ever get excited about something? You don't remember what you're excited about, and then you're like, oh yeah, we're having steak tonight. So I'm in that Marshall's, and I see that ginger, and I'm just picking up socks for the event, and I feel the sense of excitement. I'm like, what are you so excited about, Roger? And I was like, there's a Big Lots next door. You can go scan stuff. And I'm like, you don't have time for that. If you know me, I don't leave my house. I don't have time for all that. The Mattel VP safety net, exclusive relationships that we have, okay? Now, all of that said, I want to go into this special tool on top of all that you're going to get. This is the insanity, okay? So let me go over this. Imagine, for example, you're selling diet pills, okay? You went on to Amazon, you realized the specific diet pill with something in it, I don't know, raspberry ketones or something. It's a hot item, it's going to go crazy on Amazon, all right? So you're selling your diet pills on Amazon, all right? And you've got them from a U.S. vendor. We showed you how to do it. It's your label. It's your diet pills. You call them whatever you want, okay? Don't think about, how am I going to get diet pills? We take care of that for you, okay? What we're going to do, is we're going to spit out everything associated with diet pills, okay? Now, what does that mean? What's that going to do for you? Okay, so we're going to give you information on, let's say the tool spits out a scale, a bathroom scale, fitness equipment, and it'll give you specific fitness equipment, weight loss books, okay? Now, imagine this, weight loss books. Now, you're going to be able to take all the items that are associated with diet pills, and you're going to be able to list these items. This isn't like a big breakthrough, but you list them on eBay, okay? All of the items. So you're selling the diet pills on Amazon. They're your diet pills. You're the diet pill person. This is your product you sent into Amazon, the king of customers, all right? Then you go over to your eBay account and you start listing associative products having to do with diet pills, all right? Now you can list these products where you break even. So if you've ever listed a product and you sold 2 or 3 of them a month, when you set it to break even or make $1, for instance, you'll sell like 20 scales and 20, 40 pieces of fitness equipment. So you've got all these customers, but you know, you're not making any money on those sales, so that's kind of annoying, right? Well, guess what? This is the power tool. And again, you're selling these all on eBay. Here's what happens. Every time you make a sale in the DS Domination back office, your customer's email address is going to appear back there. Your customer on eBay's email address is going to appear back there. Now, what happens? Let's pretend it's you. Let's pretend you bought a scale on eBay, all right? And the next day you get an email about diet pills. All right, so you're going to have all these customers that are buying scales and fitness equipment and weight loss books from you, and you're going to get all their email addresses. You don't do anything. They just appear in your DS Domination back office, okay? And all at once, you can send out an email to all your customers that are clearly looking to lose weight, all right, about your diet pills. And guess what? When you send out that email, you're sending them to your listing on Amazon. They're going to feel so secure about your email that they get. They won't know who it's from. They'll just get an email that says, hey, if you're looking to lose weight, my diet pills or these diet pills are the hottest item right now on Amazon. Go check them out. They contain raspberry ketones. Dr. Oz talked about these diet pills on the weight loss show or whatever. And look how laser targeted your customers are, okay? They are buying on eBay weight loss stuff, all right? And guess what? You have a super product where you make killer money per sale of diet pills. And that's just one example, right? Anything you can associate, all right? If you're selling a coffee maker, you'll be on Amazon that you source from China or you source from a US site. Then on eBay, you sell coffee grinders, coffee stuff. Then all of a sudden, they get an email about the new coffee brewer on Amazon. And it's yours, all right? That's just the tip of what we're adding. We call that DS Domination supremacy, okay? Now, you have to understand the big power of what you saw. Some people that have moved DS Domination a while are just blown away, and they're going for the buy button right now to buy this, all right? They're like, shut up, Roger. We've been waiting for this for a while. Some of you are brand new. I don't know, but you got to see the power of this. Now, this is just a snippet of an example. You'll see in the training in there items that are $2 to source that are selling for 50, 100. But let me give you an example of how this works, okay? Here's this amazing nut milk bag on Amazon, right? 350 reviews. Now, if a customer leaves a review 1 out of every 10 times, and that's pretty aggressive, but it's probably more like out of 100. This is like 30,000 sales of this amazing nut milk bag. You know what that amazing nut milk bag is? It's right here on China for 25 cents a piece. So you'll learn how to get a nut milk bag, for example, sent over from China for about 29, 30 cents by the time you put your branding on it. You'll have it up on Amazon. This person's probably making $4 or $5 a sale times thousands of sales a month on a silly nut milk bag. All they did was put their own tag on it. That's called branding. We're not talking about selling just a few items here and there on eBay. We're talking 6-figure career retirement program here with everything you're getting. Welcome to DS Domination Genesis. If you haven't clicked the button already down below, it's an insanely low price. Down below, you'll click this button and you'll be able to access DS Domination Genesis, and we're going to be rolling out trainings, additions. That's Supremacy. At the time of this video, we're going to be adding that on the next 7 to 10 days for you. We're going to be adding on much, much more to Genesis here, but you know, there's a line around the block already at this time of this video, but I wanted to detail it for you. Get started today. Down below this video, get your Genesis issue. Congratulations on being here. Congratulations on changing your life.